Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 14th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. There's a quiet stirring in your world, Virgo, a signal that something long awaited is beginning to take form. You may not see it clearly yet, but momentum is building. The energies around you whisper of expansion, of meaningful connections, of powerful decisions that have the potential to realign your financial path and elevate your emotional landscape. Right now, the universe is drawing in a pivotal third force, a mentor, an ally, a collaborator, someone who recognizes your untapped brilliance. Not because of your resume, your status, or even your credentials, but because of the light you carry. It's a reminder that when you radiate authenticity and passion, the right people, those who can teach, support, or invest in you, are magnetized to your presence without effort. But before this external support arrives in full force, you're being gently asked to cultivate the internal environment necessary for it to bloom. Reality, after all, reflects your internal state, and the more deeply you root yourself in gratitude, self-belief, and intuitive clarity, the faster your visions become tangible. Your heart knows the path. It's not about logic right now. Logic can only guide what has already been done. This chapter requires a different compass, one of instincts, feelings, and that quiet inner whisper that says, "This is meant for me." When your inner world pulses with confidence and joy, you move from attracting scattered fragments to aligning with abundance and harmony. There is a choice on the horizon, not a surface-level decision, but one that touches the core of who you are becoming. One foot may want to cling to the familiar, while the other steps boldly into the unknown. That tension you feel isn't failure, it's the cracking open of old limitations. Source is reminding you, don't hesitate. Trust what makes your heart beat faster. Fear may disguise itself as reason, but it keeps you small. Love, by contrast, is not just emotion. It's momentum, clarity, and trust in divine timing. When you lean into love, you stop begging life to show you proof and instead begin offering the blueprint. This is also a season of adventure, not chaos, but inspired, soul-led adventure. The kind that awakens the senses, broadens your emotional palette, and draws new colors into your life's canvas. Ask yourself not just what you want, but how you want to feel. What excites you? What environment do you want to wake up in? What kind of connection do you crave? Down to the detail. The universe isn't ignoring you. It's waiting for a clear order. Be specific in your vision, even if it feels too bold or impossible. The language of manifestation is desire wrapped in certainty. Some old patterns, fear, hesitation, overthinking, may try to reassert control. That inner voice may caution you to play small, to avoid risk, to keep the peace. But that voice isn't your truth. It's the residue of the past. You're being called to override it with a new frequency. Think of fear as fog. It distorts the view, but has no substance. Love cuts through like sunlight, illuminating the road ahead. Choose high-frequency thoughts. Speak of what's working. Think in terms of what if it all goes right, rather than what if I fail. That tiny shift changes everything. Your future success, financial, emotional, spiritual, asks for strategy now. Not rigidity, but direction. When you give your days structure rooted in purpose, the weight of confusion lifts. Think in seasons. Where do you see yourself in 1 year? In 5? Not everything needs to be crystal clear, but clarity is magnetic. Whether it's your career, your home life, or your relationships, having a North Star turns effort into empowered motion. And in love, be the inspiration. Be the reflection of what you hope to receive. Change doesn't come from fixing others, but from becoming so aligned that others shift around your gravity. A powerful breakthrough is close. You're brushing up against financial blessings that have been orbiting you for some time. Harmony, simplicity, and ease are the keys now. You don't have to push. In fact, the more you simplify, the faster things unfold. Multitasking, rushing, overcommitting, these are traps. Instead, ground your energy in calm confidence. Give yourself permission to move slower, but with more certainty. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things with heart and intention. So here is your invitation to the next chapter. Claim it through alignment. Write this truth into your cells, your journal, your consciousness. I imagine myself living my ideal life. Feel the words, not as a wish, but as a knowing. Let it be a daily anthem that reprograms your reality. And as you navigate the relationships around you, remember, you have more options than you think. That person who challenges you may just be reflecting their own fears. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the energy around you shimmers with a sense of it seems like it's over, but it's not. Much like the message in your reference reading, the veil between endings and new beginnings is thin, and the cards reveal that destiny is moving pieces behind the scenes. What appears stagnant, silent, or concluded is quietly preparing to shift into something transformative and meaningful. This reading explores 8 tarot cards that illuminate your emotional rebirth, karmic justice, spiritual protection, and the unexpected return of love. Card 1, Death. The Death card opens your reading, not as a warning, but as confirmation of a necessary transformation. For Virgo, who often holds onto routines, plans, and familiar emotional structures, endings can feel frightening even when they are overdue. Today, death signals the conclusion of a chapter that was blocking your heart, mind, or purpose. Something that seemed dead truly had to fall away so a new, healthier energy could take its place. Your spirit has been undergoing a silent detox, and now the universe prepares you for a profound rebirth. Card 2, Justice. Justice follows closely, emphasizing divine intervention. You are entering a karmic balancing period, Virgo. In love and in life, someone's choices, perhaps their inconsistency, silence, or indecision, are being corrected by the universe. Whether you have felt abandoned, overlooked, or misjudged, justice assures you that the cosmic scales are shifting in your favor. Today brings clarity, accountability, and a restoration of truth. Someone who once could not see the consequences of their actions is now awakening. Card 3, the Lovers. The Lovers card brings a powerful emotional turning point. There is a decision here, one rooted not only in desire, but in destiny. Someone who once seemed absent, unsure, or emotionally withdrawn may now be choosing you with intentionality. This card's appearance echoes the reference message, Paris que no, pero sí. Even if the connection felt finished, the bond itself remains divinely protected. For single Virgos, the Lovers heralds a destined encounter with someone who brings emotional renewal and deep compatibility. Card 4, Four of Wands. The Four of Wands expands the emotional promise of the Lovers. This card represents celebration, home, and shared stability. It suggests that a commitment, reunion, or long-term partnership is forming. Virgo, someone may envision living with you, building a home together, or openly establishing a union that once felt out of reach. Your inner world has been preparing for this shift. Now your outer world begins to reflect that readiness. This is a card of joy after hardship, harmony after loneliness. Card 5, Five of Pentacles, reversed. Financially and materially, the Five of Pentacles reversed reveals a breakthrough. Virgo has endured periods of feeling blocked, unsupported, or overwhelmed by responsibilities. Today, this card signals the end of stagnation. Your efforts begin to yield results. Assistance, opportunity, or an unexpected offer helps you step out of scarcity thinking. Like the reference message, your family or a close support system may play a role in uplifting you. Spiritually, this card confirms that abandonment is giving way to renewal. Card 6, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups brings emotional movement. Someone wants to express feelings, apologize, or reveal a truth that will leave you with your mouth open, as stated in your reference. This is romantic communication, genuine, heartfelt, and transformative. If someone in your life was inconsistent, influenced by others, or dealing with negative interference. The Knight of Cups represents their desire to move toward you with sincerity. For single Virgos, a new admirer reveals their interest with sweetness and admiration. Card 7. Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups highlights the emotional confusion surrounding you or someone connected to you. This card reflects illusions, indecision, and outside influences, mirroring the reference mention of mentoress or external manipulation. Virgo, today you are asked not to fall into overthinking. Someone in your situation may have been surrounded by unclear advice, distractions, or fears, causing mixed signals. The universe encourages you to stay grounded as the truth becomes clearer. Illusions are dissolving. Card 8. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands closes your card sequence with fresh momentum and exciting news. This card encourages exploration, new ideas, spiritual expansion, and breaking free of routine. The exact guidance echoed in the reference reading has Cosis Nuevas, no te estanques. You may receive a message related to work, finances, travel, or personal projects that inspires confidence. Your creative energy is reawakening, and your inner fire is ready to build something meaningful and future-oriented. Virgo, today's reading unfolds a powerful narrative of endings giving rise to new beginnings. Death and justice clear what no longer serves you so that the Lovers and the Four of Wands can introduce a destined connection, reconciliation, or transformative commitment. The Five of Pentacles reversed lifts you out of stagnation, while the Knight of Cups brings emotional confession or new romantic energy. The Seven of Cups reveals illusions dissolving, and the Page of Wands propels you into fresh, vibrant possibilities. Paris que no, pero sí. What you believed was finished is only the beginning of a profound new chapter. Embrace the shift. Your life is transforming exactly as it should. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Virgo, your financial landscape begins to shift in subtle but powerful ways as the energy of death dances through your material sphere. This does not signal loss, but rather a shedding of outdated beliefs, spending patterns, or scarcity conditioning that once held you back. You may feel a quiet internal nudge urging you to release old financial fears and embrace new methods of managing your money. The more willing you are to let go of the past, the more room the universe has to deliver abundance. The reversed Five of Pentacles brings a significant turning point. If you've recently been worried about slow income, delayed payments, or unexpected expenses, the tide begins to turn. Relief arrives through unexpected support, a fresh opportunity, or a shift in your mindset that allows prosperity to flow more freely. This card reassures you that you are stepping out of financial stagnation and into a more stable phase. Justice brings a karmic rebalancing to your money sector. If you've been fair, disciplined, and responsible, you will now receive the rewards of your efforts. Legal matters, contracts, or negotiations may finally settle in your favor. If someone owed you money, clarity and restitution may be forthcoming. Today carries strong correction energy, helping restore what was rightfully yours. The Seven of Cups reveals that earlier confusion surrounding finances is beginning to dissolve. You may have felt torn between multiple paths: investing, saving, changing careers, or starting a side business. Now, choices become clearer. Your intuition sharpens, and the fog that once clouded your judgment begins to lift, helping you make decisions rooted in practicality rather than fear. Creative sparks ignite with the Page of Wands, hinting at new financial opportunities tied to passion or innovation. A fresh idea, artistic venture, or entrepreneurial urge may bring long-term profit. This card encourages you to follow inspiration without overthinking every step. Sometimes abundance grows from spontaneity and faith. Luck today flows strongest when you choose reinvention over resistance. The universe is guiding you to release what drains you and embrace what excites you. Your prosperity is rising, not because of chance, but because you are aligning with a bolder, more empowered version of yourself. The tarot gives you your lucky number: Your lucky numbers for December 14th are 50, 12, 19, 31, 65, 37. Daily love. In love, Virgo, themes of destiny and restored faith shine brightly as the lovers emerges at the heart of your emotional journey. This card represents a soul-level choice, one guided not only by desire but by clarity and higher alignment. Whether you're reconnecting with someone or meeting someone new, a meaningful romantic crossroads lies before you. Your heart may be drawn toward someone who mirrors your growth, your healing, and your deeper truth. The influence of justice suggests karmic alignment within your relationships. Someone who once behaved inconsistently or failed to see your worth may now recognize the consequences of their actions. Karma moves quietly but powerfully today, balancing emotional scales and bringing long-awaited truth into the open. This is especially true if feelings were left unspoken or a connection seemed to end prematurely. Transformation takes center stage with death in your love sector. Old emotional wounds, outdated expectations, or unhealthy patterns are dissolving. A part of you that once clung to past disappointments is being reborn into hope. This inner shift sets the stage for deeper intimacy, whether with a current partner or someone entering your life now. The Four of Wands adds warmth and celebration to your emotional energy. This card often symbolizes commitment, reunion, moving in together, or establishing a shared foundation. If you are in a relationship, this could mark a moment of renewed harmony or meaningful milestones. If single, someone with long-term potential may appear sooner than you expect. Communication blooms with the Knight of Cups, a card of heartfelt expression. Someone may confess their feelings, reveal their intentions, or express admiration for who you are becoming. For Virgos who have waited for emotional clarity, today may bring the message that changes everything. This card often signals emotional movement after a long period of silence. Yet, the Seven of Cups reminds you not to get swept away by illusions. If someone's behavior has been inconsistent, today's transformation may reflect their internal awakening, but take your time observing actions, not just words. Still, the emotional momentum is undeniable. Love is shifting, deepening, and revealing what your heart truly desires. At work, your professional world holds dynamic momentum today, driven by the awakened spark of the Page of Wands. This card encourages you to experiment with new approaches, embrace creativity, or pursue a fresh opportunity that feels both exciting and unfamiliar. You may feel inspired to step outside your comfort zone, take on a new role, or revise your long-term goals. The energy of death signals a necessary ending in your work life. This could be the completion of a draining project, the end of a stagnant cycle, or a shift in your work identity. A part of your professional narrative is transforming, making room for a more empowered and aligned version of you. Virgos thrive on structure, but today you are invited to embrace reinvention. Justice brings balance and fairness to your workplace. If you have been working diligently without recognition, acknowledgement, or reward may finally arrive. Misunderstandings, workplace politics, or instability begin to correct themselves. This influence strengthens your credibility and helps restore harmony in professional collaborations. The reversed Five of Pentacles signals an improvement in job stability or income flow. If you felt uncertain about your professional trajectory, this card reassures you that support is coming. A new offer, promotion, or mentor could bring the guidance you've needed. Your confidence grows as resources and opportunities begin to align with your efforts. The Seven of Cups encourages you to refine your focus. You may have multiple possible paths ahead: training, entrepreneurship, relocation, or shifting roles. This card warns against scattering your energy. Instead, choose the path that aligns with both your values and long-term vision. Today brings clarity where confusion once blocked your motivation. Knight of Cups adds emotional fulfillment to the work arena. You may feel more connected to your purpose or receive feedback that reminds you why you do what you do. Passion fuels productivity today, helping you rediscover enthusiasm in tasks that once felt routine. Health. Health today centers around inner renewal, guided by the transformative vibration of death. This card encourages you to release habits, stressors, or emotional weight that have been burdening your well-being. Whether it's adjusting your diet, breaking draining routines, or committing to healthier boundaries, you're stepping into a more revitalized version of yourself. The balancing influence of justice invites you to restore equilibrium in your physical and emotional health. If your sleep schedule, stress levels, or diet have been imbalanced, today offers the clarity and discipline to recalibrate. Justice reminds you that your body responds best when you honor moderation and consistency. The Seven of Cups indicates that your mind may feel cluttered or overstimulated. Overthinking, scattered thoughts, or emotional overwhelm could affect your energy. Taking quiet time to center yourself through journaling, breathing techniques, or grounding practices helps clear the fog and restore mental clarity. Knight of Cups supports emotional healing. This card nurtures your heart space, helping you process feelings with compassion instead of pressure. You may feel more in tune with your intuition or more capable of expressing emotions that you previously held inside. Emotional release becomes a form of medicine today. Vitality increases with the Page of Wands, a card that boosts physical energy. You may feel motivated to move your body, start a new fitness routine, or explore activities that spark joy. This card encourages you to reconnect with your vitality through movement and creativity. Finally, Four of Wands brings harmony and lightness to your emotional well-being. This card suggests reasons to celebrate, a positive shift, a reassuring message, or simply a renewed sense of inner peace. Your health flourishes when you allow joy to flow freely. Family and friends. Family matters are infused with warmth today, thanks to the stabilizing energy of the Four of Wands. This card brings harmony into your home environment, encouraging connection, celebration, and emotional grounding. Conversations may feel easier, and family members may show support in ways you hadn't expected. Justice restores balance within family dynamics. If misunderstandings, uneven responsibilities, or tension have lingered, today brings the opportunity for fairness and resolution. A long-standing issue may finally shift into a place of clarity, allowing healing to unfold. The cleansing force of death suggests that an outdated pattern within your family life is coming to an end. This could be a communication style, an emotional cycle, or a recurring conflict that is finally dissolving. Transformation is taking place behind the scenes, making room for healthier interactions. The Knight of Cups brings softness to family conversations. Someone may open up emotionally, express gratitude, or offer an apology. Today is ideal for heart-to-heart moments that strengthen bonds. Emotional sincerity becomes a bridge to deeper understanding. With the Seven of Cups, there may have been confusion or mixed messages within the family recently. This card indicates that the fog is lifting, revealing the truth beneath assumptions or misunderstandings. Once clarity arrives, unity becomes much more achievable. The Page of Wands introduces uplifting news, a celebration, an unexpected visit, or a fresh family opportunity. This card also encourages you to bring new energy into your home, whether through rearranging your space, planning gatherings, or simply expressing your authentic self more freely. Compatibility. Today, Virgo, you align beautifully with Taurus and Capricorn as the grounding influence of the Four of Wands strengthens stability between Earth signs. These signs offer comfort, shared values, and practical support, creating relationships built on trust and consistency. With Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the energy feels divinely orchestrated thanks to the Knight of Cups and Lovers. These water signs connect with you on a deep emotional wavelength, opening doors for intimacy, empathy, and soulful understanding. Romantic connections with water signs are particularly blessed today. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius bring mental stimulation and fresh perspectives. The Page of Wands and Justice enhance your compatibility, helping you communicate more openly and resolve misunderstandings with greater clarity. Libra especially stands out due to the influence of Justice, which supports balance and harmony between you. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius activate your adventurous spirit. The Page of Wands boosts your compatibility with these signs, encouraging excitement and creative expression. These signs challenge you to step out of your comfort zone in refreshing and rewarding ways. The influence of Seven of Cups warns that some signs may create confusion if communication isn't clear. Gemini or Pisces, especially, may require extra clarity to avoid mixed signals. Despite this, deeper understanding is achievable with patience. Overall, today favors relationships that prioritize emotional truth, fairness, and mutual support. Your strongest alignments come with signs that honor your integrity and match your willingness to grow. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your guiding color today. It symbolizes renewal, healing, prosperity, and emotional rebirth, all themes strongly supported by the day's tarot energy. Wearing or visualizing this color helps restore inner balance while attracting abundance and clarity. The phrase of the day. Transformation doesn't come from holding on. It begins the moment you release what no longer belongs to your future. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.